Here we go then. Player ratings, it is. Oh, as I mentioned, that was a bag full of nerves. My heart feel like it was definitely going a lot of the time. Gohan had to go down to the rest of the game with 9 men. Jeff Hendrick getting sent off and Fabian Schär serious injury. But it is 3 points, which we desperately needed massively. Oh, and I'm glad, because it does pull away from that relegation zone on a canny few points. So, yeah. Great to see Joe Willock score on his debut. Oh, great how he took that goal. ASM was brilliant from the start. Great to see him back in the start lineup. And Miggy, oh, what a performance from him as well. There is the concerns or the injuries to Callum Wilson, Javier Manquillo, and Fabian Schär. Praying that Callum Wilson and Javier Manquillo's injuries are not serious, but I've got that worry that Fabian Schär's could be a very serious one indeed. There was a stretcher involved which he had to come off on as well, and you've got that worry, and I've got that feeling that could be him out throughout the rest of the season, which is a massive blow. Was doing really well when he come back into the side, but that injury, we'll probably get more news upon it later on during the next week, but that does look a serious one to me. If it's an ACL, you could be talking a canny few months here. So, yeah. Well then, I'm going to get into the player ratings then. Starting off in goal, Caldolo. The distribution still worries me at this moment of time. Did have to pull off some saves, but it's just that is worrying me, is distribution so far. If he knows he can catch the ball, catch it, rather than keep using your fists a lot of the time. It is really concerning me, and to me that is why Dubravka should be coming back in goal. So, but it wasn't too bad from Caldolo. It was okay. I'm going to give him a 6. Going to go into the back four, first of all, on the right back spot, and that was Javier Manquillo. Only lasted about 20 odd minutes into the game because of an injury, and I hope that is not a serious one, because he's been our best right back this season as well. So we'll probably get more news about on that as well next week. So because he only played about 20 odd minutes, I'm going to give him a 5. Left back spot, and that was Jamal Lewis, and that was much better than what it was against Crystal Palace as well. Really, really was. The lad is still young. He's still learning, and I think he will start to improve a lot now. Hopefully he will. So, decent performance from Jamal Lewis. So I'm going to give him a 6. Going to go into the centre-back roles. First of all, Fabian Schär. And again, that injury. Hopefully, it's not an really, really bad one. But as I mentioned, I think it could be. But we'll get more news on it. But it was decent from Fabian Schär, so I'll give him a 6. Alongside him, and that was Isaac Hayden. And that was a very solid performance from Isaac Hayden, definitely. The lad has really, really improved at this football club. And there was that one where he had to make a clearance off the line. Really, really good for him to do that. Really good, really solid performance from Hayden today. So I'm going to give him an 8. Going to go into the centre midfield roles. First of all, Jonjo Shelvey. Now, there's a bit of mixed opinions on this from what I've seen. People said he was awful, and some people said he was decent. I thought it was more around the middle area, I've got to say. Some decent parts in the game, but I thought there was a kind of few sloppy moments as well. The free kick, which he took, and that led to Southampton's first goal that they scored. And that chance he had in the second half as well, he decided to take it on his wrong foot, his weaker foot, and he got that absolutely wrong. Takes that on his stronger right foot. You've got a chance of getting that on target and possibly getting a goal, and that could have got us a 4th goal out of the game. So because I thought it was a more down the middle performance from Shelvey, so I'm going to give him a 5. Next position in that midfield, and that was Jeff Hendrick. What do I need to say more about this? Booked in the first half. Okay, questions on that. People say that was a bit harsh. But once you're on a yellow card and you go and do something silly like that, to pull the lad shirt, Minamino shirt, he's off. Second yellow off. Silly, man. What are you doing? Waste of a signing, waste of a shirt so far. And I'm actually glad he's suspended for the next game, because I don't know what he offers in this side at all. Yes, you could see he picked out the pass for ASM, which led up to the first goal. But honestly, what are you doing? Getting yourself sent off like that when you're on a yellow card. Jeff Hendrick gets a 1. I'll give him the 1 because of the pass he made out to ASM led up to the first goal, and that's it. But the rest, hey, rubbish. So not good enough for this football club, and that's why I'm going to give him the 1. Next position in that midfield, and that was Joe Willock on his debut. Great performance. Took his goal, superb as well. And I think this could be exciting, bringing this lad in on loan from Arsenal. Hopefully we'll see him start in the game when we take on Chelsea a week on Monday. But great to see him start the day. Scored on his debut. Really good performance from Joe Willock. He gets an 8. Gonna go out on the left-hand side, and that was ASM. Great to see him back in the starting lineup. Really great performance from ASM. 2 assists as well. Oh, hey. And that is why he is so important to our squad. What we just need to do is make sure we keep him fit throughout the rest of the season now. But it's delighted he's back now in that starting lineup. Fantastic to see him back. ASM gets an 8. Going to go into the number 10 role, and that was Miggy. He was my man of the match. Absolutely superb performance from him. And I've said this so many times. If you play Miggy in his correct number 10 position, and that's where he plays at his best, as I've said. And he got himself a couple of goals, even though there's still questions on that first one. He probably scored. Was it an own goal by Bednarek? But BBC and Sky Sports, it looks like they have given it to Miggy. But the second goal he scored, which got us the third goal, capitalised on a Southampton poor mistake he did, and he took that goal very well indeed. Fantastic performance from Miggy. He gets a 9. Up front, as the striker, and that was Callum Wilson. Again, didn't only played the first half because of the injury he picked up. Took his gloves off, and you can tell he was not happy as well. And I hope that is not a serious one as well, because we need him in our squad. It's a hamstring injury, so I'm thinking, oh God. But we'll get more news on that probably next week on it. Hope it's not a serious one, because we do need Callum Wilson in this side, because he only played only the first half, majority of it. I'm going to give him a 5. Going to go into the substitutions. We made two of them in the first half because of the injuries to Mankio and Callum Wilson. Starting off with Emil Kraft. And that wasn't too bad, I thought, from Emil Kraft. I thought he was a lot more decent in the second half. I was a bit worried because certainly Kraft's performances have not been up to standard lately so far. But I didn't think it was. I think it was pretty okay from Emil Kraft. So I'm going to give him a 6. Next substitution, and that was Joe Linton. Really. What does this lad offer as well to this side? Absolutely nothing. When he came on, what did he offer? Nothing. Bugger all. Jack shite. Out of the other options you could have had was Dwight Gill or Andy Carroll. Steve Bruce said, no, I'm going to throw Joe Linton on. Fuck me, man. He offers nothing. Another waste of a shirt so far at this football club. Joe Linton, he gets a 2. And the final substitution in the second half, and that was Paul Dummett, even though people were thinking, what a really weird substitution, but could you understand it because of going down to 9 men? And that was Paul Dummett. But I thought it was very decent from Paul Dummett when he come on as well. And you could tell he does play better at either centre-back or in left-back. Left wing-back is a no. It happened against Sheffield United when we lost 1-0 and he struggled massively there. So centre-back or left-back is where you need to play him. Decent fare from Dummett when he came on. So I'm going to give him a 6. Going to go into the manager now, and that was Steve Bruce. I'm going to give him a 6. Okay, I thought the lineup was decent. Still, a couple of things a few things you could see need to be questioned. Why is Jeff Hendrick starting? Why did he bring on Joe Linton as well when you could have had Gale or Carroll? So, yeah, that is the thing. So that is why I'm going to give Steve Bruce a 6. That is my player ratings. Let me know in the comments section. As always, do you agree with them? If you were to change any of them, let me know in the comments section. As always, and why. So yeah, what do we have next coming up? Monday on the Toon Review YouTube channel, we've got the Four Horsemen live stream. We've got myself, Paul, the main presenter of the Toon Review. We've got John Sinclair. We'll be asking questions. Make sure you get the questions in. Where's Joe Linton? Well, I think we're going to be seeing it, and hopefully some people might pop up in the live chat as well and get straight on into it him as well. We've also got Sharky returning on that as well, who's stepping in for Barry, who can't make it this time on Monday. But it's a great laugh. It's great banter on there, and feel free to watch as well, because it's certainly a great laugh on there as well. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like, a comment. Please, if you haven't checked me out before, please do hit that subscribe button. And till Monday, I shall catch us all later. Take care. How are you feeling during the game? Was that a bag of nerves, or delighted with the 3 points we have got?